And as we get ready to do the presentation for the 2018 Ma Marie Awards, we want to walk you through a little bit about how this is all going to work here tonight.
All right, so the awards will be presented in the following format. First, we're going to call the awards sponsors up to the stage. Sponsors, when we call your name, please join Alex on this side of the stage here and wait for your winner.
Now, the finalists for each award category will be named, and we will then announce the gold winner, followed by the silver and bronze. Gold winners, come on up to the stage, get your award, and we encourage you to say a few words over at the microphone. This is your chance to thank people and help us make the night memorable.
Now, here's the thing.
We said a few words.
A few words. The thing is that knowing how this event has gone in the past, sometimes speeches go a little long.
It happens.
So since this is kind of like the Oscars of the newspaper industry, we thought if you go a little long, we might need to play you off, okay? Just to kind of keep the night going.
Yeah.
The Oscars will play nice sort of orchestral music. We are going to play you off with Mason Ramsey, also known as the Yodel Boy. Okay, so if you hear that, shut up.
After a couple of times, I'm pretty sure they'll get the hint.
Okay.
I hope.
Gold winners and sponsors will be escorted to the backstage area on this side once again for a quick photo before returning to your seats.
Yeah, and so don't run back down off the stairs after you have accepted your award. Just head off to the stage left for your victory photo.
And if you are a silver or bronze winner here tonight, please select one person from your newspaper who at the end of the night you trust to pick up the certificates for all the finalists at your paper, and maybe it's the person who's drinking the least at your table.
Might be a good idea. Or the most if you really want to keep it interesting.
True.
Yeah,
True.
Right? And don't forget to tweet when your paper wins, or even when it doesn't, right? Because we have been looking at a lot of your tweets already, some good contenders. Don't forget to use the hashtag #MaMurray18.
And the bronze and silver certificates, along with the finalist prizes from Coast Capital Savings, will be available back in the foyer at the end of the night. Will be grouped by newspaper name. All right, does everybody understand? Everybody say yes if you understand. Okay. Anybody have any questions? We're good? Yeah, fantastic.
Okay, great.
So we're gonna throw one other sort of twist into the night because there's a lot of different events, and we thought we like to have fun. So throughout the dinner tonight, we went around tables and we asked people for random characters and voices, because what we do in our show is we do something called the Wheel of Somewhat Recognizable Impressions. And so throughout the show, we will just randomly select some of your suggestions from the crowd and work them in to ruin your award category.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Shall we begin with our first award category?
Yeah.
Okay. So I think we will take somebody at table, I don't know what table this came from, but Stewie Griffin.
Okay.
I say, the first award category for the evening, it's Coast Capital Savings Business Writing Award. Who here would like to win this award? Anyone? That's right. We'd like to invite Dave Cunningham from Coast Capital Savings up to present the awards here tonight. Thank you, Dave.
Very well done.
Oh, thank you.
I'm impressed. And now for the Business Writing Award, the finalists in random order. Daisy Shang from Richmond News. Christopher Chung from the Vancouver Courier. And Jane Side from the North Shore News.
And the Gold Award goes to Jane Side from the North Shore News for Canada Business, the greening of a gray economy.
Congratulations also to Christopher Chung from Vancouver Courier, who won silver for Corner Restored, and Daisy Shang from Richmond News, who won bronze for Trunk Trade, Unlicensed Food Market Grows.
Congratulations to all in this category. Judges had to say this about the winning entry: a look at how players in the still illegal dispensary business are moving to claim market share on the North Shore ahead of legalization. A well-reported and engaging feature that illustrates how dispensaries move in under the cover of business licenses that don't mention their true intent to sell cannabis, seeking to gain legitimacy before legalization.
Thank you so much for this award. Remember when everybody said, I didn't inhale? well, I didn't inhale. Apparently nobody inhales these days. They're all sucking on popsicles and gummies and things like that. I think it's kind of interesting to have been able to follow the way that this business industry has evolved. I remember a number of years ago I was covering the founding convention of the BC Marijuana Party, and they were supposed to be talking about policy convention, but they were all on the couch giggling. Today I think those people who said they didn't inhale, they're all lining up to be CEOs of the marijuana industry. Anyways, thank you to everybody at the North Shore News for allowing me the freedom to cover topics like this, and also kudos to the other nominees. I read the pieces and they were really wonderful as well. Thank you.
The next award category is Catalyst Paper Newspaper Promotion Award. And for this, we'd like to invite Chris Trittenbase from Catalyst Paper to help us present the awards.
And the finalists are, in random order, Lou Stevens and Carl Partington from Peak Magazine, Tara Rafiq, Kelsey Clausen, Lucy Kate Armstrong, and West Ender staff from the West Ender, and Lou Stevens from Whistler Question.
And the gold award goes to Lou Stevens from Whistler Question for Kistler.
Congratulations also to Tara Rafiq, Kelsey Clausen, Lucy Kate Armstrong, and staff from the West Ender who won silver for Best of the City, and Lou Stevens and Carl Partington from Peak News Magazine who won bronze for Valentine's Day contest.
Judges had to say this about the winning entry. This entry is all kinds of fun, beautifully designed, and a great promo for both the paper and a great way to show off the residents and beauty of the community.
Thank you very much for this. Working in the industry we work in as designers, sometimes our job can be a little dull day to day, but it's nice to always have projects like this to work on. Somewhat bittersweet since the Whistler Question no longer exists as of January this year, but still an honor to accept this, so thank you very much.
The current winner also of the shortest acceptance speech tonight.
20 seconds.
That's the time to beat, folks. Time to beat.
Okay. The next award category is Sun Chemical Ad Campaign Award. And for this, we'd like to welcome BCY CNA Director Sarah Holmes to help us present the awards on behalf of Sun Chemical.
And the finalists are, in random order, of course, Karen Murter, Mission City Records, Claire Ryan from Peak News Magazine, Matt Blair and Cheryl Jones from the Tri-City News.
And the gold award goes to Matt Blair and Cheryl Jones from the Tri-City News for Cal Tire Tire Sale.
Congratulations. Also, a congrats to Claire Ryan from Peak News Magazine who won silver for Sushi Village, and Karen Murter from Mission City Record who won bronze for English Charts.
Yeah, thanks guys. So huge thank you to the sponsors for this, first and foremost. And this ad was built on spec, so what that means is it was done without any kind of input from the client. And that kind of makes it extra special for me because it allows me to just kind of have carte blanche with the ad, and it goes out and actually earns the paper dollars. So any of you guys that have the opportunity to have spec ads built, absolutely use your designers to do that. So thank you very much.
The next award category is Ad Campaign Award Collaborative. And for this, we'd like to ask BCY CNA Director Sarah Holmes to please stay up on stage to present this next award.
Finalists in random order are Debbie Hemmich and Grace Flack, the Prince George Citizen. You can clap. It's like this awkward, like Kara Robbins and Nick Warrington for Victoria News. Holly Brown and Birgit Brunner for North Shore News.
And the gold award goes to Kara Robbins and Nick Warrington from the Victoria News for Footloose Shoes.
Also, congratulations to Holly Brown and Birgit Brunner from North Shore News, who won silver for Lower Lonsdale Business Association. What are you waiting for? And Debbie Hemmich and Grace Black from the Prince George Citizen, who won bronze for Northern Health.
I just want to thank my Vic News team and the client for letting me do something that was simple and clean, which is hard to find sometimes in newspaper ads.
Look at that.
New record, guys, 10 seconds. New record.
I didn't think 20 was a reasonable thing to beat this early on, but 10 is a fantastic number.
That's
Would you
great.
agree?
10 out of 10 on that time.
Amazing. All right. Next up here to help us introduce this next award category is... Ooh, who should we do for this one? That one? Okay.
Sure, yeah.
The next award category is Fujifilm Spot News Photo Award over 25,000. Yay!
That's right, that was Snoop Dogg. We'd like to invite Darren McFarland from Fujifilm to help us present the awards. Everybody say, hi, Darren.
Hey, Darren.
Hey.
The finalists are in random order: Mike Wakefield, North Shore News; Paul Henderson from the Chilliwack Progress; and Vicki Hopes from Abbotsford News.
And the gold award goes to Vicki Hopes from the Abbotsford News for gang violence claims another life.
Also, congratulations to Paul Henderson from the Chilliwack Progress, who won silver for Overdose, and Mike Wakefield from the North Shore News, who won bronze for A Crash in Plain Sight.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you very much for this honor. I've been a writer for over 30 years, and I have never won a gold. So to win this for a photo is pretty awesome. Thank you so much to my team at the Abbotsford News. You guys are awesome. I love working with you. It's just so excellent to be there and work with such a strong team. Thank you so much.
Of course, we realize that out of context, this looks really bad.
Yeah.
The fact that we're getting this excited about that photo.
Yeah. Carry on, just keep going.
By the
You're
way-
just making it more awkward.
We are trending, by the way, online, hashtag MomMurray18. This is the earliest we've ever been trending, so thank you to everybody for getting that hashtag on Twitter and Instagram. If you have not done so, by the way, feel free to upload your selfie for a chance to win one of our door prizes here tonight. The next award category, Fujifilm Spot News Photo Award, under 25,000. And once again, Darren McFarland from Fujifilm, thank you very much for presenting this award.
And our finalists for this category: Quinn Bender from Terrace Standards, Marissa Teal from Revelstoke Review, Tyson Whitney from the North Island Gazette.
And the gold award goes to Quinn Bender from the Terrace Standards for Train versus Pedestrian.
Also, congratulations in order to Tyson Whitney from North Island Gazette, who won silver for Firefighter House Fire, and Marissa Teal from Revelstoke Review, who won bronze for Standoff.
Thank you very much. This is an example of what you can do when you bring your whole newsroom, even the advertising department, whoever works with you, to bring in news tips. Our receptionist, Olivia, came into the office one day and just told me that there was a bunch of police cars and an ambulance in the area, so we jumped out and got the shot, and the worst day of her life. So it's hard to accept this with pleasure, but strong news is important, so thank you.
The next award category here tonight, the MomMurray 2018 Awards, is the John COLLISON Memorial Award for Investigative Journalism. And for this, we'd like to invite Peter Kavarstrom from Glacier Media to help us present the awards.
our finalists in this category are Brandon Barrett and Claire Ogilvie from Peak News Magazine. Tim Petruk and Cam Fortums from Kamloops This Week. And Matthew Claxton from Langley Advance.
And the Gold Award goes to Brandon Barrett and Claire Ogilvie from Peak News Magazine for Invisible Violations.
Congratulations also to Tim Petruk and Cam Fortums for Kamloops This Week, who won silver for What Happened to Wolf. And Matthew Claxton from Langley Advance, who won bronze for Murrayville House Discovery.
Thank you so much, guys. I think this is the 4th or 5th time I've been nominated. I'm grateful to get the gold finally, but really the credit goes to the over a dozen people that were courageous enough to share their story about drink spiking in Whistler. It's a place that, you know, I'm sure you guys understand these kind of issues are not always easy to report on, and especially in a tourist destination like Whistler. So really the credit should go to them for sharing their story and being brave enough to come forward with them. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Should we take a pause for a little bit of a door prize? What do you think?
Anybody want to win a prize?
Prize?
We guarantee you it's more than a toonie and some melted chocolates this time.
It's $3. No, I'm kidding.
And one melted chocolate. The first draw, and this one might come in handy for you photojournalists in the room, is for a Canon PowerShot 40-time optical zoom digital camera. Ooh, sexy, isn't it?
Yeah.
So earlier this evening, we recognized a lot of you with those Silver Quill Awards, and it's wonderful to see the dedication that you have to this industry.
And apparently last year, one of these Coast Capital prizes went to the longest serving person in the room. Well, this year, we want to celebrate the rookies. So we're going to ask everyone once again to get on your feet.
Oh, man, they make me stand up again.
And if you can't stand up, you can use your hands.
That's right.
We figure it's time for a stretch anyway, right, guys?
That's true. That's true.
Yeah, just don't leave the room.
All right. If you have worked in the community newspaper industry for more than 20 years, you may sit down. Okay.
Okay. How about more than 15 years? We're going to ask you to sit down.
If you have been working in this industry for more than 10 years, sit down.
Guess what's coming next? 5 years. If you have been working more than 5 years, sit down.
Okay, there's a lot of rookies here in this room. We like that. More than 3 years. More than 3 years. You may sit down. Okay.
More than 2 years? Sit down.
More than 1 year, you may sit down. Okay.
Wow,
Okay.
Some serious newbies here.
Who has been in the industry for 6 months or more? You may sit down. Everybody else, please stay standing. So everybody here standing has been in the industry for less than 6 months.
And you already get to go to an open bar party? That's awesome. You're doing it well.
Clearly, this is what they're here for.
Yes.
3 months or more. 3 months. Okay.
2 months. So how many people do we have still standing?
Okay, they've all sat down. And we've got one guy over here. And you? Yeah. Hey, friend. Okay,
Oh,
so
no,
3.
right.
3?
So we're at 2 months right now.
2
One
months.
and a half months. 1 month? Do you even work? I mean, I get it. I slack off too, and I wouldn't really call it work. But
Hang on, I think we have a. Do we have a winner here? Sir, you've sat down. Ma'am, you sit down. Are you the last person? Is there anyone else? Gentleman in the vest?
how do you have a job?
As of a minute ago, as if like you weren't employed prior to like. Really?
You just got hired?
You just got hired. Seriously.
Well,
Maybe?
Wait, do you have a job in? I'm serious. Oh, so you're cheating. Okay. We should have expected that with this crowd. So I think, sir, it's you.
It's
right?
you. All right,
You're the winner.
congratulations.
Congratulations.
Oh, look at them just doing the, oh, wow.
See, that's how much energy you have when you've only been working for less than a month. And then what was your time? 1 month?
Carrie, do you want to come up, or do you want him to go over to you?
How long have you been working? 1 month? So you're 1 month and you're?
Okay, start date. What was the start date for you, sir? What was the start date for
Yeah. What?
you?
March 19th
March
was your
19th.
start? Oh, okay, so you're not currently.
Okay.
So he wins.
All right, sir.
Yeah. So you do win. No. Can you go back and jump back over? No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay, we've got Carrie over there has got your camera. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Thank you to Coast Capital Savings for your generosity. We're going to have some more prizes later on. In the meantime, let's get back to it. Well, what's your name, by the way?
I'm Adam.
Adam. Everyone say congratulations, Adam.
Congratulations, Adam.
Look at him still smiling in the
So
industry.
excited.
All right, the next award category is the Black Family Editorial Award. And for this, we'd like to invite Brenda Mitchell from the Black Family to help us present the awards here tonight.
The finalists are, in random order, of course, Matt Preprost from Alaska Highway News.
What was
Everyone
that?
okay? Everyone's good? Okay. Gail Schuberg from Gulf Islands Driftwood. And Kelsey Clausen from the West Ender.
And the gold award goes to Kelsey Clausen from the West Ender for Pride and a Newspaper's Place.
Congratulations also to Matt Prepost from Alaska Highway News, who won silver for editorial speaking, and Gail Schuberg from Gulf Islands Driftwood, who won bronze for Time for Change.
Here's what the judges had to say about this winning entry: a well-written, engaging piece on an issue of central importance to the West End. The almost call and response of reasons not to write the editorial, nicely balanced with the reasons why.
This is fairly bittersweet, as hopefully many of you know, the West Ender closed at the end of last year. And one of the things we saw and heard was that our closure really affected people from the LGBTQ community in Vancouver. And the editorial spoke to the paper's long legacy of working with that community and supporting their events and news and issues. And it's really nice to be recognized for our relationship and the work that we did in that community. But this also recognizes the West Ender as a paper, and my publisher, Gail, who's been with the paper for more than 20 years and was instrumental in forging many of those relationships that the editorials spoke to. And I can't help but thank our dedicated sales team for every year bringing it all together for Pride season and helping us really connect with people in the community. So it was a team effort, and we missed the paper, so thank you very much for recognizing us this time.
That is a great legacy right there for the West Ender. As we continue with the awards, the next category is Hub International Sports Photo Award, over $25,000. And for that, we'd like to invite Ian Robertson from Hub International to help us present these awards.
And the finalists are Alan Douglas, Kamloops This Week, Mario Bartel from the Tri-City News, and Cindy Goodman from North Shore News.
And the gold award for this category goes to Alan Douglas from the Kamloops This Week for Title Tilt.
Also, congratulations to Cindy Goodman from North Shore News, who won silver for Twins Top Blaze, and Mario Bartel from Tri-City News, who won bronze for Tough End to a great Terry Fox football season.
Hi, I'm not Alan Douglas. I'm Chris Foles, editor of Kamloops This Week. Actually, when I told Alan that he was up for an award, he said, thank you, that's very nice, but I'm not a awards kind of guy. I'd rather work this weekend. So, so he was shooting all this weekend. And it's kind of appropriate that I'm here because I can't take a shot like this. And that's why it's important that we have photographers on our newsroom staff. And because they come up with this kind of stuff. And in Kamloops, our owner, Bob Dole, operations manager, Tim Schultz, I want to give them kudos because when we went from 3 to 2 times a week this year, we didn't touch the newsroom. We still have, a healthy newsroom of 9 people, including a full-time photographer and LED on the weekend. So thank you. I'll give this to him, and hopefully we can remain strong.
The next award category is Association of BC Forest Professional Sports Photo Award under 25,000. And for this, we'd like to invite BCY CNA Director Todd Hamilton to come up and present the awards on behalf of the Association of BC Forest Professionals.
And the finalists are Carrie Coles from Oak Bay News, Crystal Schick from Yukon News, Lachlan LaBerre from Salmon Arm Observer.
And the gold award in this category goes to Crystal Schick from the Yukon News for Butterfly Swimmer. Crystal not here tonight, so from the Yukon News, we welcome one of their representatives to accept on Crystal's behalf.
And also congratulations to Lachlan LaBerre from Salmon Arm Observer, who won silver for Politicians versus
I'm obviously not Crystal Schick. Sorry, was I supposed
No,
to
go
start?
ahead.
Oh, that's okay. Nobody else is important. That's fine. You can start your speech. That's fine, sir.
I'm Chris Windier, the editor of the Yukon News. Photography matters, and newspapers should continue to invest in it. Thank you.
And Carrie Coles from Oak Bay News, who won bronze for Flying High.
All right, the next award category here tonight is the Concord Pacific Ma Murray Community Service Awards. And for this, we'd like to ask that BCYCNA Director Tom Hamilton please present this next award here on stage on behalf of Concord Pacific.
The finalists are Evan Fentiman and Deb Theoret for 100 Mile Free Press. I speak for a living, guys.
Nailed it.
Roxanne Hooper and team from Langley Advance. Karen Hill and Kevin Parnell from Kelowna Capital News.
And the gold award goes to Karen Hill and Kevin Parnell from the Kelowna Capital News for Get Involved.
Congratulations also to Roxanne Hooper and the team from the Langley Advance, who won silver, and Evan Fentiman and Deb Theoret from 100 Mile House Free Press for bronze.
Judges had to say this about the winning entry: a beautifully laid out resource for anyone in the community looking for engagement opportunities. Such a wide range of volunteer organizations packed up into a clear, concise way. On top of the fair, makes for real community service award winner.
So this magazine actually came about from an event that goes on in town for volunteers. That happens every year. There's about 800 to 1,000 attendees that come to the event, and so we put together the magazine to give the attendees an opportunity to find out what organizations need their help, and it went over really well. Thanks.
What do you say? I think it's time to do another somewhat recognizable impression.
It all went down after Stewie.
How about like you're going through puberty?
Oh, I know this one well. I only hit puberty last year. The next award category is the BC Care Providers Association Special Section Award, over 25,000. Can you believe I've been in radio for much longer than a year with this voice?
All right, that's okay.
That's all right.
Yeah.
You know, it sounds like a good idea to try it out like in live, and sometimes it just doesn't work, and that's fine. We'd like to invite Romana D'Souza. Yes, we'd like to from BC Care Providers Association to help us present these awards.
And the finalists are, in random order, Vicky Magnuson, Tanis Hendricks, Myra McGrath, and Birgit Bruner from the North Shore News. Sandra Thomas from the Vancouver Courier. Marina Rocky, Michelle Batty, David Chu, and Maureen Laventure from Vancouver Courier.
And the gold award in this category goes to Vicky Magnuson, Tanis Hendricks, Myra McGrath, and Birgit Bruner from North Shore News for I Love the North Shore.
Congratulations also going out to Marina Rocky, Michelle Batty, David Chu, and Maureen Laventure from Vancouver Courier, who won silver for Stars of Vancouver, and Sandra Thomas from Vancouver Courier, who won bronze for Lifetime.
Congratulations.
Wow. Well, this was all about loving North Shore and what's there not to love, right? So it was a great labor of love with from right to salespeople to the writers, photographers, the coordinator, which is basically a cat herder, because trying to get all the salespeople and all of the artwork together and out on time, that's Tanis. So she's definitely a part of this team to get the projects to press on time. And Birgit Bruner and Myra McGrath, unfortunately we're not able to make it tonight, but certainly there are designers that made that section look beautiful. So yeah, great team effort. Thank you very much to the sponsor and to this honor. Thank you.
Sonia, I'm gonna try to save ourselves here. I'm gonna get you to introduce this next one in the style of a. Hang on, let me get some music for this one. Can we just take the music down for 2 seconds here?
Oh God.
Sonia, why don't you do this in the style of a sexy slow jam?
The first award category is Eclipse Award Special Selection Award under $25,000. We'd like to invite Tony Barazal from Eclipse Awards to help us present the awards. This is just an excuse for you to listen to your music while we're here.
My Kenny G Spotify playlist here. Yeah. The finalists.
He's not lying.
Is it? No,
it's
no,
a thing.
it's true. It's
yeah,
not.
He doesn't get to pick the music on road trips.
For a reason.
Yeah.
The finalists in random order are Janet Gardner, Jennifer Blythe, Christine Van Reekwick, and Lynn Kwan from Oak Bay News. Grant Harris, Nick Briere, and Laura Millslip from the Interior News. And John Paris, Claire Ogilvie, and staff from the Peak News magazine.
And the gold award goes to John Paris, Claire Ogilvie, and staff from Peak News magazine for Best of Whistler. Also, congratulations to Grant Harris, Nick Briere, and Laura Millsip from the Interior News, who won silver for Mining Week 2017, and also Janet Gardner, Jennifer Blythe, Christine Van Rewick, and Lynn Kwan from Oak Bay News, who won bronze for Women in Business.
Obviously, this was a team effort, and just wanted to say thanks to the team that have helped me feel like I've never worked a day in my life. So.
That is a new winner.
That's our new record.
That was 6 seconds.
Okay.
I don't think he wants to be known as that, the 6-second guy. Because he doesn't seem thankful enough, maybe.
No, there's no other way to interpret that.
Yeah.
The next award category is the International Web Express Environmental Initiative Award. And for this, we'd like to welcome Byron Sherdown from International Web Express to help us present this award.
And the finalists are, in random order, Andrew Hudson, Haida Gwaii Observer, Jessica Kerr with Vancouver Courier, And Andrew Bailey, the Westerly News.
And the gold award in this category goes to Andrew Bailey from the Westerly News.
Andrew's not here tonight, but maybe we could ask J.R. Warden from Parksville to come up and accept the award on his behalf. Congratulations. Oops, sorry. Congratulations also to Jessica Kerr from Vancouver Courier, who won silver, and Andrew Hudson from Haida Gwaii for bronze.
So as noted, I'm not Andrew Bailey. I think I am closest to him in proximity of anybody in this room. He couldn't make it tonight because he's with his partner back home, who just gave birth to their new daughter. I think he's going to be proud of this baby, too. Thank you.
All right, the next award category is Thompson Rivers University Journalism, Communication, and New Media Environmental Writing Award. And for this, please welcome Dr. Charles Hayes from Thompson Rivers University to help us present the awards.
Please don't bother the doctor by asking about personal health questions. Yeah.
I should not ask about the rash on my...
No.
Okay, I won't.
No.
But if I...
We don't need you to take your pants off on stage. The finalists are, in random order, Lori Fox from Yukon News, Tom Zeterik from Surrey Now Leader, Leslie Anthony, Claire Ogilvie, John Paris, and Ben Oliver from Peak News Magazine.
And the gold award goes to Leslie Anthony, Claire Ogilvie, John Paris, and Ben Oliver from Peak News Magazine for sharing snow.
Congratulations also to Tom Zeterik from Surrey Now Leader, who won silver for Trashed, a 3-part series, and Lori Fox from Yukon News, who won bronze for Gwinchin, Prepare for Another Battle to Stop Drilling in Caribou Calving Grounds.
Just want to say thanks to everybody at the Peak for encouraging me to write about environmental issues and packaging it so wonderfully. I could probably say a few words about the environment, but maybe I won't right now. Thanks again. This is great.
The next award category here tonight at the Maury 2018 Awards is Trial Lawyers Association of BC Feature Series Award. And for this, we'd like to welcome BCYCNA Director Karen Hill to come up and help us present the awards on behalf of Trial Lawyers Association of BC.
And the finalists are Grace Kennedy, Cloverdale Reporter, Elizabeth Nolan, Gulf Islands Driftwood, and Grace Kennedy, North Delta Reporter.
Sonny, that's your hometown, isn't it? North Delta.
North Delta.
ND. The gold award goes to Elizabeth Nolan from Gulf Islands Driftwood for dying with dignity.
Congratulations also, of course, to Grace Kennedy, who is from the North Delta Reporter, won for silver, and also from Cloverdale Reporter, won bronze for Life After the RCMP.
So I just want to clarify, so Grace Kennedy is the same Grace Kennedy who worked for both the Cloverdale Reporter and the North Delta Reporter. Is that correct, Grace? Yes. Okay. So you worked for both? Or did you switch jobs, or over there?
She was our winner for, wasn't she?
No, Elizabeth, we just, I just wanted to...
No, for the heads or tails.
Oh, that's right.
Yes.
Yeah,
we met her.
That's Sam.
Oh, that's her boss. Okay, we're going to stop asking questions.
As you were.
We'll stick to the script. Stick to the script. Sorry.
As you were.
That doesn't count as part of your acceptance speech time, as you were.
I've been to the awards 4 times now, and I've been on the stage twice, and I just feel like it's not easy to become a finalist here, so thank you very much to BCYCNA. It's an honor, and it's an important thing to bring us all together here to be able to meet each other and see the work that we're all doing. Thank you.
So this is special. The next set of awards is brand new this year. Before we get to that, we have one last shout out for selfies using the hashtag MomMurray18. If you want a chance to win that prize, we will be selecting our winner very shortly here for that. So the BCYCNA decided that website design and online innovation was no longer enough to cover all of the amazing digital work that you've been producing. So this year, we're happy to be recognizing some of the best work in 5 new digital categories. And it made sense that KPU would want to partner with these awards since they have award-winning journalism instructors bringing real-world digital storytelling into the classroom.
So let's jump in. Next up is the KPU Breaking News Video Award. We'd like to invite Marlon Graziano from KPU to help us present the awards. And the finalists are, in random order, Mike Howell and Michael Kissinger from Vancouver Courier.
We're all fearful of the fact that there are 2,500 students within meters of the proposed site that are vulnerable young students that we're concerned for their safety.
Barry Girding and Jen Zielinski from Lake Country Calendar.
15 to 20 minutes, it was the hill was engulfed.
And just like that, 8 homes were destroyed in minutes during the Okanagan Centre wildfire.
And Shannon Law from Prince Rupert, the Northern View.
We're going to raise this totem pole. It's a historic event, and it's just to signify that who we are, where we come from, what we stand for, and this is our territory. We're marking our territory.
The Gold Award goes to Shannon Law from Prince Rupert, the Northern View, for a stand of defiance.
Congratulations also to Mike Howell and Michael Kissinger from Vancouver Courier, who won silver for Scenes from City Hall Protest. And also Barry Girding and Jen Zielinski from Lake Country Calendar, who won bronze for Lake Country Couple Devastated by Fire.
I'm very honored to accept this award for this brand new category and to all the nominees. We do a lot of video in our work, and it's important to show that we don't only write, we also write scripts for video, and we take photos. We do everything. And, breaking news happens everywhere, and we cover it in all mediums. So thank you so much. We work really hard, and this represents that. So thank you.
We talk about the evolution of the industry and where that is going, and you are seeing some of that being recognized here tonight, with the next award category being the KPU Feature Video Award. And once again, Marlon Graziano from KPU, we're going to ask you to present this award.
And the finalists are Quinn Bender, Keely Bartlett, Shannon Law, and Todd Hamilton, Prince Rupert, the Northern View.
The buck's antlers were caught in a backyard hammock on August 14th. Police freed the deer, but a section of the purple hammock remains tangled in its right antler. Since then, the deer has become a bit of a Rupert legend.
Aww. Crystal Schick from Yukon News. Dan Tolgett, Michael Kissinger, and John Carutz from Vancouver Courier.
I think it was the magic of when you came through the door on Granville Street and it was dark and it was glittery and you knew that you were coming to something very, very special.
And the Gold Award in this category goes to Quinn Bender, Keely Bartlett, Shannon Law, and Todd Hamilton from the Prince Rupert Northern View for Hammy the Deer.
Congratulations also to Dan Tolgett, Michael Kissinger, and John Carutz from Vancouver Courier, who won silver for Orpheum Theatre celebrates 90th birthday, and Crystal Schick from Yukon News, who won bronze for The Nutcracker.
Hi guys, I was the voice in that video, which Shannon put together, and Quinn was the original photo.
He captured the first moment.
There he did.
Before anyone knew Hammy, I knew him when he was a nobody.
Hammy's now an icon of our community, and he made news reports from across the world after our coverage. So it shows that, a deer with a hammock in his antlers, can reach the BBC starting from our newspaper. So, report on everything. It makes a difference. You can end up on a T-shirt and cover it any way you can. Thank you.
Congratulations. The next award category is KPU Multimedia Breaking News Story, and Marlon from KPU will stay up here to present this award.
And the finalists are in random order: Christy Patton and team from the Penticton Western News.
The fire department was called to a report of fire on Lakeside Road with visible flames.
Dustin Godfrey, Jen Zielinski, and staff from Penticton Western News.
Firefighters are on scene of a quickly moving blaze near homes in the Westwood Drive area of Penticton. An evacuation order is being issued for the area, and 2 houses are said to be impacted.
Travis Patterson from Saanich News.
Approximately 2 hours ago, so at about 8 a.m. or 8:30 on December 20th, 2017, Saanich Police responded to a single vehicle collision on Ash Road, the 1700 block at Torquay. A young girl who was preparing to travel to school was struck by a vehicle.
And the gold award in this category goes to Christy Patton and team from the Penticton Western News for search fails to turn up missing woman.
Congratulations also to Dustin Godfrey, Jen Zielinski, and staff from Penticton Western News, who won silver for firefighters battling fire on West Bench, and Travis Patterson from Saanich News, who won bronze for 11-year-old hit by car in Saanich.
Judges had to say this about the winning entry: from speed of execution to a well-edited digital video of solid fire footage, this entry has it all.
Thank you. We would just like to thank the Academy. Yeah, so no, actually this is a huge team effort. I'd really actually like to thank Black Press and their launch into Teams and the digital spectrum. It's been incredibly important into how news is changing in the digital landscape and fake news. So thank you for taking a chance on all of us, and I've never worked with a better team ever in my life than what is going on right now at Black Press. So thank you.
And we'll invite you to take your picture backstage over there with your nice brand new award so you can get your new profile picture for Facebook. The next award category is the KPU Multimedia Feature Story Award.
The finalists are John Karutz and Dan Tolgett and Michael Kissinger from Vancouver Courier.
Well, a watch is something very personal. It's like clothing. You wear it on your body. It's a statement for fashion. It's something that is with you all day long. And it's a lot easier to lift your arm and take a look to see what time it is rather than dig out your cell phone. So sometimes you can't find it because you don't know where you put it.
True. Kendra Wong, Goldstream News Gazette.
The 4 different aspects of the test are all designed to simulate the sorts of activities that you would do while you are on active service.
3, 2, 1, go. Once, hands, go.
My heart's actually pounding already.
Carrie Coles for Oak Bay News.
Seeing all of these, what people have done, and you're like, you did that for us, for my future. You sacrificed your future, your dreams, your ideals. And Roy Patterson, he went to the same school as I did. That's crazy. Like, I walk down the hallways and I think, like, he sacrificed so much that I can't repay.
And the gold award in this category goes to Carrie Coles from Oak Bay News for World War II veteran, united with family of fallen soldier after decades-long search.
Congratulations also going out to John Carutz and Dan Tolgett, plus Michael Kissinger from Vancouver Courier, who won silver for Timekeeper. And also Kendra Wong from Goldstream News Gazette, who won bronze for What Is It Like to Be a Part of the Canadian Armed Forces?
Hi, I would just like to thank my crew at Oak Bay News. They're the best. And to the wider Black press community who we talk to on Slack every day. They're just like family. And I'd also like to thank my editor who gave me the time and space to tell this story. It had a lot of different channels and routes and a lot of different people involved. And also a huge shout out to the archives. They are just these capsules of stories, and the archivist Carolyn Duncan tipped me off to this story, and I will be forever grateful to her. So thank you very much.
The next award category is KPU Multimedia Series Award. And Marlon from KPU, this is your last one, and then you can sit down again because I know those heels, right?
The finalists are, in random order, Carly Blatz, Ashley Wadwani, Katya Sleepian, and Arnold Lim, Vancouver Island Free Daily.
Yeah, the reality is that happened to me because there's a whole culture that has allowed these males to be predatory, to practice their predatory nature.
Shannon Law, Prince Rupert, The Northern View.
Goofball, who said that? Good job, Stella.
This class in particular is a very eager class, and they're one of my youngest classes, but as you witnessed, they know so many words, and I'm just continually impressed by their knowledge of the language at such a young age.
Angie Mindes, Williams Lake Tribune.
And the gold award in this category goes to Carly Blatz, Ashley Wadwani, and Katya Slapiani. And Arnold Lim for Vancouver Island Free Daily for Me Too at Work.
Congratulations also to Angie Mindes from Williams Lake Tribune, who also won silver for Risk Creek Ranchers. Go it alone and fight against dangerous wildfire. And also Shannon Law from Prince Rupert, The Northern View, who won bronze.
Yeah, so many of you guys in this room know the courage that it takes for a source to come to you and tell you their stories, often quite heartbreaking and from a very dark place. So we'd first, of course, like to thank the 7 women who came forward and talked about their Me Too experiences that they've had. Of course, there's only 2 of us here, and there's 4 up for the reward. Carly Blatz and Arnold Lim unfortunately cannot be here, so this is passed on to them wherever they are as well.
And we'd like to say thank you to our amazing editor, Laura, who gave us the time to work on the story. John McKinley from the Island Daily, who edited so many versions of these stories for us.
Many.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, should we do another door prize?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, like a prize.
Like a prize?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because we've been asking you to use the hashtag MomMurray18 while you've been tweeting out, Instagramming. Thank you. There was that one awkward one that we had to flag and remove. But other than that, it's been okay so far. Yeah, not bad.
So this time our friends at Coast Capital have lined up an Audio Technica LP 120 professional stereo turntable. Ooh, I know. Good for you if you're a hipster from the West End.
Yes.
This is the one that you've been tweeting and Instagramming for. The selfie winner is?
Should I hold up the selfie picture?
Yeah, can we get a zoom in on Sonia's...
Phone? Oh, that's wrong photo.
Nope, that's,
this one's okay.
that's from your husband. Okay,
yeah.
Yep.
This one's okay.
Okay, we zoom in there. Lisa Prophet from Maple Ridge Pitt Meadows News. Table number 30. Congratulations.
Congratulations. And you can actually go see Carrie near the front of the stage as well. Carrie is, there she is, to come grab your prize. I don't know where you'll put it, but because it's quite large. Hope you brought a big purse. We will have one more prize to give out before these awards are over, so hang tight on that one.
All right, back to work. The next award category is Ad Design Award, collaborative, over $25,000. And for this, we'd like to invite BCY CNA Director Doug Foote to help us present these awards.
And the finalists are Greg Krentz and Matt Blair, Tri-City News. Matt Blair, Tri-City News. I just put the different emphasis.
Matt Blair.
Marin Gomes and Maggie Prince, Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows News.
Now, without giving anything away, this would really suck for Matt Blair if he didn't win, considering he's got a 2 and 3 chance of winning this award. The award goes to, in the gold category, Greg Krentz and Matt Blair from the Tri-City News for Teddy Bear Picnic.
Also, congratulations to Matt Blair from Tri-City News, who won silver for Save On Foods Car Show, and Marin Gomes and Maggie Prince from Maple Ridge Pitt Meadows News, who won bronze for Marks.
Hey guys, thank you very much. 2 on the night makes it an extra special night for sure. I just want to say a huge congrats to the industry as a whole. Seeing all the multimedia stuff in the past 4 or 5 categories is just phenomenal. So all of you who are nominated in that category, congrats.
15 seconds. Second acceptance speech, not bad.
I've actually been wishing that I could actually use the Yodel Boy. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't. But the night is still young. The next award category is Ad Design Award, collaborative, under $25,000. And once again, BCY CNA Director Doug Foote will help us present this award.
So the finalists are Sandy Leonard, Adam Manseth, and Mark-Andre Hamlin, Nelson Star. Lou Stevens, Peak News Magazine. Tara Rafiq and Maddie Lambert, West Ender.
And the gold award in this category goes to Lou Stevens from Peak News Magazine for Bob Cameron.
Congratulations also to Tara Rafiq and Maddie Lambert from the West Ender, who won silver for Mario's July, and also Sandy Leonard, Adam Manseth, and Mark-Andre Hamlin for Nelson Star, who won bronze for Burger Week.
The judges had to say this about the winning entry: the composition, color choice, and artwork work really well together. The ad communicates its message very successfully.
Time and just general office environment doesn't often let us work directly with clients, but luckily for this, I got to work directly with Bob Cameron, and I'm pretty stoked to be able to go back and let him know that his ad is an award winner, so thank you very much.
The next award category is Port of Prince Rupert Feature Article Award, over $25,000. For this, we'd like to invite Chris Schumacher from the Port of Prince Rupert to help us present the awards.
And the finalists are, in random order, once again, Carl Yu, Nanaimo News Bulletin. Tamara Cunningham for Nanaimo News Bulletin. And Kaylee Doby, New Westminster Record.
And the gold award goes to Carl Yu from Nanaimo News Bulletin for Nanaimo Parents Advocates for Support.
And congratulations also to Tamara Cunningham from Nanaimo News Bulletin, who won silver for Nanaimo Ladysmith School District, taking initial steps to reconciliation. And Kaylee Doby from New Westminster Record, who won bronze for fighting the low status label.
No particular order. I'd like to thank God, I'd like to thank the sponsors, I'd like to thank Black Press. Thank you.
5 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. 5 seconds. Well done, you. You, the MVP. The next award category, Port of Vancouver Feature Article Awards, under $25,000. And for this, we'd like to invite Danielle Jang from the Port of Vancouver to help us present the awards.
The finalists are Joel Bard, Brandon Barrett, and John Paris from Peak News Magazine. Flavio Nianau, Burns Lake Lakes District News. Brandon Dupuis, John Paris, and Lynn Mitches, Peak News Magazine.
And the gold award goes to Joel Bard, Brandon Barrett, and John Paris from Peak News Magazine. Yet another award for Peak News Magazine, this one for The Last Hunt. Congratulations.
Also, congratulations to Flavio Nianau from Burns Lake Lakes District News, who won silver for Wildlife Traps Concerned Dog Owners, and Brandon Dupuis, John Paris, and Lynn Mitches from Peak News Magazine, who won bronze for navigating the ins and outs of Whistler's housing crisis.
All right, so I had some words prepared, but they'll end up being way too long. So I just wanted to say, I remember when I first pitched this idea to my features editor, and it's just incredible to think that it went from that idea to this, because I actually went on a grizzly bear trophy hunt, what we think is one of the last ones to happen in BC. So to make that happen, a lot of things needed to fall in place. We needed to find a guide outfitter that wanted to get their voice out, and a client that was willing to be a face of the hunt. And then I needed the cooperation of my team. So I wanted to really also make a shout out to my features editor, Brandon Barrett, who really helped me whip this thing into shape and find the right tone. My editor, Claire Ogilvie, who believed in the idea from the very start. And my publisher, Sarah Struther, who got behind it completely as well. And it's really a rare and rare thing to be able to do something ambitious like this, and I'm really grateful to have had the opportunity. So thanks, everyone.
The next award category is Special Publications Award over $25,000. And for this, we'd like to invite BCY CNA Director Tim Schultz to help us present these awards.
And the finalists are Cheryl Stewart and team from the Prince George Citizen. Penny Sakamoto, Dale Naftal, Susan Lundy, and Lily Chan, Peninsula News Review. Matt Blair and Nikki Hope, Tri-City News.
And the Gold Award goes to Penny Sakamoto, Dale Naftal, Susan Lundy, and Lily Chan from Peninsula News Review for Pearl Magazine, April-May 2017.
Congratulations also to Matt Blair and Nikki Hope from Tri-City News, who won silver for Space Magazine Fall Edition, and also Cheryl Stewart and team from the Prince George Citizen, who won bronze for Profiles of Excellence.
I would like to accept this on behalf of our exemplary design team in Victoria that creates amazing things in terms of Pearl Magazine. If you haven't seen Pearl, ask me. And our amazing and illustrious Susan Lundy, who creates incredible, lyrical, illustrious, beautiful writing. Thank you.
Are you all ready for the Special Publications Award under $25,000? Are we ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Tim Schultz, stay on stage. We're going to get you to present this next award. Mr. Schultz, thank you.
Finalists are Tara Rafiq, Gail Nugent, and West Ender staff for West Ender. Gail Nugent, Tara Rafiq, Fiona Morrow, and West Ender staff, West Ender. Rob Mangelsdorf, Tara Rafiq, Gail Nugent, and West Ender staff, West Ender. I wonder who's gonna win.
God, if I was a betting man, I'd be in that casino putting my money on the West Ender.
Yeah.
But who will win the award? The Gold Award goes to Gail Nugent, Tara Rafiq, and Fiona Morrow and staff, the West Ender for The Alchemist.
Congratulations again for winning silver as well for the Growler, and also bronze for Vancouver International Jazz Festival Guide.
I feel like you and I should start a publication next year just to enter in this category.
Yes.
Because because we might have an okay chance.
Exactly.
Or if we don't get nominated, that would just be horrific to our self-esteem. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Judges had to say this about the winning entry: an outstanding, fun, and attractive piece in every way from cover to cover. A definite must-have coffee table book to put it on display.
Thank you, everyone, and thanks for all the nominations in this category. The West Ender morphed into the Culture magazine division, and these are 3 of our 6 titles that we publish now. We were wondering which one was going to win, so The Alchemist, thank you. I'd like to thank our editors and our reps, Maddie and Aaron, and last but not least, our creative manager and production manager, Tara Rafiq.
I'd just like to say quickly that this whole division was created out of the West Ender, and I'm really proud that we were able to move on from West Ender into this wonderful portfolio of magazines, including some brand new titles, including Vitus Magazine, our wine magazine. I have a couple copies in my purse if anyone's interested, but thank you.
Wanda Sykes here. You may have seen my picture outside the lobby. Anyone see my picture?
Both of you. Okay, great. What was that?
Oh my
Berry White,
God.
sexy. Berry White Rice.
Berry White Rice, sexy slow jams.
The next award category is Aberdeen Publishing Columnist Award.
See, it's weirder seeing it, right? It's
Yeah.
so much weirder to see it happen.
When we make eye contact, one of us will get pregnant.
It's probably Kevin.
Probably me.
You guys can write a story about that. That'll win you some awards. Yeah, for sure.
And the West Ender can write about us.
Exclusive.
Tim Schultz, you still there? All right, let's get to this award.
Here are the finalists: Brenda Anderson, Langley Times; Paul Sullivan, North Shore News; and John White, Castlegar News.
And the Gold Award goes to Paul Sullivan from North Shore News for the North Side.
Congratulations also to John White from Castlegar News, who won silver for Conversation with a Moose and Bullying Leaves Deep Scars. Also, Brenda Anderson from Langley Times, who won bronze for Taking Canada-U.S. Relations to the Next Level and Familiar Name Among the Numbers.
I'm really intrigued by that piece, Conversation with a Moose.
Yeah, really.
Well, judges had to say this about the winning entry. Paul Sullivan offers fresh perspectives on local issues in these well-thought-out columns, and he interjects a light touch of humor that doesn't overwhelm but accentuates how decisions are made by both corporations and the provincial government negatively affect people.
That's my usual focus. Who said that stuff? That was great. I want to say that this comes as a pleasant surprise. I've been writing these things for approximately 48 years, and nobody's ever given me an award for one of them. So, there you go. I just want to say it is a great privilege to have a voice in one of the best community newspapers, one of the best communities on earth. I also want to thank Peter Kvarnström for recruiting me, and I want to thank Lane Christensen, the editor of the North Shore News, and Debbie Caldwell, the editorial assistants, for putting up with my deadline shenanigans. Thank you.
The next award category is TD Arts and Culture Writing Awards. For this next group of awards, TD has returned as presenting sponsor and is bringing us the TD Creative Arts Awards, recognizing some of the best artistic work that goes into our papers. So let's get Mandeep Karad up here from TD to help us present these awards.
And the finalists are Mike Davies, Campbell River Mirror; Steve Hubrecht, Columbia Valley Pioneer; Sabrina Firminger, West Ender.
And the Gold Award goes to Sabrina Firminger for the West Ender for A Better Man, screens dialogue between abused and abuser.
Also, congratulations are in order for Steve Hubrecht from Columbia Valley Pioneer, who just won silver for Daughter Retraces Father's Solo Cycle Around Ireland in Documentary. And Mike Davies from Campbell River Mirror, who won bronze for Hope is Such a Precious Commodity. Congratulations.
Here's what the judges had to say about this winning entry. This is such an important story in the wake of the #MeToo movement. I applaud Atia Khan for her bravery and the compassion that she shows toward her abuser. This potential this article has to inspire others to try to understand the abusers makes it a standout.
Wow, thank you so much. Atia Khan made a film in which she dialogued with the ex-boyfriend who viciously and repeatedly attacked her for 2 years, 20 years ago, all in an effort to end gender-based violence. Interviewing Atia about her experiences was a really profound experience, and I share this award with her. I would also like to thank the BCYCNA, my family, and my editors, my three editors that I had during my time with the West Ender, Kelsey, Martha, and Rob. The West Ender, it changed my career and my life, and I miss its unique voice, and I am absolutely delighted that its legacy lives on in other outlets across this province. So, thank you very much.
The next award category here tonight, the TD Feature Photo Award, over $25,000.
The finalists are Gord Goebel, Delta Optimist; Cindy Goodman, North Shore News; Brent Broughton, the Prince George Citizen.
And the Gold Award, let's hear it for the North Shore News, Cindy Goodman for Tiny Dancers.
Also, congratulations to Brent Broughton from the Prince George Citizen, who won silver for Marvelous Monday, and Gord Goebel from Delta Optimist, who won bronze for Flocking to See the Spectacle.
What a cute photo, by the way. Here's what the judges had to say about this particular award-winning entry. Charming and simple, having an uncluttered composition and framing makes the shot entirely about the array of faces and expressions.
Hey, I just wanted to thank our fearless leader, Peter Kavarnstrom, editor Lane Christensen, all our gang, editorial, North Shore News, my husband, John Goodman, who works with us at the paper as well. And these ladies were just hilarious. It really saw each and every one of their personalities, and I hope they grow up and do great things. Thank you so much.
Congratulations. As we move on to our next award category here tonight, the TD Feature Photo Award, under $25,000. Mandeep, please stay up on stage, present this next award.
The finalists are Crystal Schick, Yukon News; Mike Thomas, Yukon News; Joel Cron, Yukon News. Want to bet on this one?
The Yukon News.
I think that's who's going to win.
Okay. The Gold Award goes to who at the Yukon News, though? The person winning bragging rights, winning the gold in this category, Joel Cron for Bird Eclipse.
Crystal Schick takes home silver for Supermoon, and Mike Thomas takes home bronze for Have Canoe Will Travel.
Oh man, this is awesome. But now apparently I have to buy the newsroom pizza, so okay. Anyway, big kudos to Mike, who shot that other awesome photo, for continuing to create this legacy of a culture of amazing photographs at the Yukon News. And I think the community loves it, our readers love it, and I'm grateful to be a part of that, so thanks.
All right, let's move on to our next award category here tonight. It's the TD Portrait Personality Photo Award.
The finalists are Mario Bartel, Tri-City News; Dan Tolgett, Vancouver Courier; Crystal Schick, Yukon News.
And the Gold Award award goes to Dan Tolgett from the Vancouver Courier for Drama Teacher.
Congrats to the Tri-City News for winning silver. Mario Bartel for Ninja Gym Turns Fitness into Play. And also Crystal Schick from Yukon News, who won bronze from African Music Festival.
Dan is not here tonight, but I believe one of his colleagues from the Courier. That's you? All right, coming up to accept the award. Here's what the judges had to say about this particular winning entry. A great personality portrait of an educator who contributed a career and raised funds for the arts. Excellent photographic skill sets, subject rapport, and visual creativity.
Dan's not here. He's probably braising meat or making a brisket or something like that tonight. We feel really lucky to have a staff photographer. I know not every paper has that. If you don't, you really should. It is indispensable. I think photographers are a lot like the goalie of a hockey team. They kind of keep to themselves. They're really strange, but they are indispensable. So this is for Dan.
All right, our next award here tonight is the TD Photo Essay Award. Mandeep, this is your last one. You're all good.
The finalists are Peter McCulley and team Parksville Qualicum Beach News. Tobias C. Van Veen, John Perez, and Claire Ogilvie, Peak News Magazine. Joel Cron, Yukon News.
And the gold award goes to, if you're flying from the Yukon, you might as well pick up some silverware with you or some goldware. Joel Cron from Muskrat Jamboree. Let's see that jump. There it is. Look at that, with such grace.
Also, congratulations to Tobias C. Van Veen, John Paris, and Claire Ogilvie from Peak News Magazine, who won silver. And also to the folks at Parksville Qualicum Beach News, who won bronze, Peter McCulley and team.
Some people say, well, I mentioned that I lived in the Yukon. I live here now in Vancouver, but people ask me, why do people live in the Yukon? And especially, why do people live up north? Like, this is in Inuvik, which is on the Arctic Ocean, and people are like, why do people live there? But when you meet the people there and you see what they do and you see their culture, it's just like, that's home. And it's just their way of life. They just love it. I loved it up there. I think it shows in the pictures. That's why, it just was such a great time, and meeting the people there. I could tell you more stories, but I think I'm going to get played off. So anyway, thanks again. See ya.
He looked it up. I've never had someone look at me so terrified.
Is he going to play the yodel?
Is he going to play the yodel boy?
The next award category is the Tinhorn Creek Vineyards Neville Shanks Memorial Award for Historical Writing. And for this, we'd like to invite BCYCNA Director Andrew Pelota to come up and help us present the awards on behalf of Tinhorn Creek Vineyards.
And the finalists are Sean Eckford, Coast Reporter. Jason Shore is Powell River Peak. Cornelia Naylor, New Westminster Record.
Oh, they didn't get the table thunder for
No,
that.
no table thunder.
That's weird. Okay. The gold award goes to Cornelia Naylor for the New Westminster Record for the Unbreakable Susie Chu.
Congratulations also to Sean Eckford from Coast Reporter, who won silver. And also Jason Shore is from Powell River Peak, who won bronze. Congratulations.
Judges had to say this about the winning entry. A 90th birthday party permitted resurrection of the experience of two women more than 60 years ago with racial antagonism, and equally important, the journalism and condemnation their experience generated.
Oh, this is fun. First of all, I'd like to thank, somebody's got to thank all the people who read all of these entries and spend a lot of hours doing that. I'd like to thank my team at the New West Record and the Burnaby Now, and especially my former editor, Pat Tracy, a legend in community news, for allowing me to go down the occasional wormhole. And, of course, my team, who also indulges me in that and picks up the slack with some of the menial work while I do that. Thank you.
All right, the next category is Tinhorn Creek Vineyards Outdoor Recreation Writing Awards. And for this, Andrew Halota will help us present this award again on behalf of the Tinhorn Creek Vineyards.
The finalists are Joel Bard, Brandon Merritt, and John Perez from Peak News Magazine. Maria Spitali-Leask, North Shore News. Mark Nielsen, the Prince George Citizen.
So, who gets the gold in this award? Let me tell you, it's Joel Bard, Brandon Barrett, and John Perez from Peak News Magazine for A Century in the Mountains.
And congratulations to Mark Nielsen from the Prince George Citizen, who won silver for Mount Aziza, a worthwhile challenge. And Maria Spitali-Leask from North Shore News, who won bronze for Outdoor School, stirs warm memories.
All right. Well, this was my first long-form piece for Peak, and as part of it, I got to interview a lot of Whistler legends and just kind of learn about the incredible history of Whistler, what makes it such a special place. And for this one, I want to shout out our whole design team and put a big shout out for John Perez, who's been there for 15 years. He's been rocking the best covers, and not only that, but he, at some point, decided to give me a room in his house. So I'm actually his roommate. So, double great guy, John Perez.
All right, listen up. The next award category is River Rock Casino Resort Sports Riding Award.
That's a cowboy. I meant to move more like a coach, but that's fine. We'd like to invite James Fry from the River Rock Casino Resort to help us present these awards. Mr. Fry, there you are. Thank you for coming out and being here with us tonight.
The finalists are Travis Patterson, Saanich News. Eric Welsh, The Chilliwack Progress. Marty Hastings, Kamloops This Week.
The judges love the soccer. The gold award goes to Eric Welsh from the Chilliwack Progress for A Soccer Star's Tale of Two Worlds.
And now Eric couldn't make it tonight, so if we could have someone on behalf of the Chilliwack Progress come up to accept the award. And congratulations to Travis Patterson from Saanich News, who won silver for Bullied Player Leaves Mount Doug, goes to BC Final. And Marty Hastings from Kamloops This Week, who won bronze, courageous, and unforgettable Night of Champions.
Here's what the judges had to say about this winning entry. A fantastic story about discipline, dedication, perseverance, and wonder. Reporter Eric Welsh's writing delivers on the promise of the story's headline, describing in vivid detail the two worlds involved.
Hi, I'm not Eric Welsh. Eric Welsh is down in Disneyland tonight for a well-deserved week off. But on his behalf, I'm grateful to accept this. For Eric, sports is never about just the scores. It's about the people behind the scores, and I think this story really represents that. So thank you very much, and yeah, thanks.
As we move on here tonight at the Maury 2018 Awards, the next category is Ad Design Award, over $25,000. And for this, we'd like to invite BCY CNA Director Susan Atiana to help us present the awards.
And the finalists are Karen DeRoja and Kristen Regnagel, Maple Ridge, Pitt Meadows News. Regnagel, sorry. Matt Blair and Sanjay Sharma, Tri-City News. Rebecca Wild, Goldstream News Gazette.
The gold goes to Karen DeRosa and Kristen Recknagel from the Maple Ridge Pitt Meadows News for P&L Speedprint.
Congratulations to Matt Blair and Sanjay Sharma from Tri-City News, who won silver for Westwood Honda. Happy holidays. And Rebecca Wild from Goldstream News Gazette, who won bronze for Bucky's Tap House.
Well, here's what the judges had to say about this award-winning entry. It's a good example of color being used in a different way to grab more attention. Well done.
But I would like to thank everyone who has supported me, and our publisher Lisa, who has pushed me to
further my design skills. Thank you.
As we move on to our next award category, it's Ad Design Awards, under $25,000.
The finalists are Alicia Newman, Powell River Peak; Evan Fentiman and Martina Doff, 100 Mile House, Free Press; Tara Rafiq and Kelsey Clausen, West Ender.
The Gold Award goes to Tara Rafiq and Kelsey Clausen from the West Ender for mattress recycling.
Big congratulations also going to Evan Fentiman and Martina Doff from 100 Mile House, Free Press, who won silver for Shop Local; and Alicia Newman from Powell River Peak, who won bronze for Hockey at the House.
And we talk about the incredible legacy the West Ender has given us. Congratulations on all of your awards. And let's tell you about the judges and their comments on this winning entry. Bold use of color and a simple yet effective layout combined with copywriting that clearly articulates the organization's message and success. Great ad.
So you guys might be wondering what an editor and writer is doing in the Ad Design Award category. One of the beauties of working on a really small team is collaboration. And Tara and I sit right next to each other, and she often gives me her thoughts on layout and cover design, and sometimes I get to help with ad copy and tips for how to say things. So this is a shared award, but the credit really does go to Tara for designing it.
Thank you, Kelsey. And I'd just like to say thank you. And, you know, we're really proud of everything we accomplished with West Ender. And a big part of what we did was, as a team, we were very, very team-oriented. And credit to everyone. So thank you.
The next award category is LEDCOR Eric Dunning Award for dedication and service to the community newspaper industry. And we'd like to invite BCYCNA outgoing president Andrew Franklin to help us present the special award on behalf of LEDCOR. Now, Kevin, I think we could use another impression. Morgan Freeman. Morgan.
Asian guy can't do the Morgan Freeman.
You can say that.
Let me try. Because, I mean, if you're going to get like a Lifetime Achievement Award, you might as well have it somewhat in the voice of Morgan Freeman. And the leprechaun accent afterward. I love you for listening
I love
to the show,
that you're
by the
such
way.
a listener. That's fantastic. Thank you for listening. You guys be more like him. Okay.
Don Kendall has more than 4 decades of experience in the newspaper industry.
Ha, I told you.
He's a longtime member of the Black Press team and a co-founder of one of Canada's most successful community newspapers, the Vernon Morning Star.
Not bad.
We do have a special request for William Shatner.
These are just getting worse and worse. No, that's Christopher Walken.
We don't have enough time for William Shatner.
Okay,
Too many
never mind.
pauses.
Too many pauses. Kendall became a publisher at the age of 34 and has held many positions, from publisher to regional manager to vice president and president of various divisions at Black Press.
He was publisher of the Honolulu Star Bulletin on 9/11. He did 2 stints as publisher of the Penticton Western News. He was interim publisher of the San Francisco Examiner and vice president of Sound Publishing in Washington State.
Kendall was a member of the board of the BCYCNA, serving as president from 1998 to 2000.
He strongly believes in giving back to the communities he has worked in and has served on numerous boards and charities throughout his career. Kendall was even named Vernon's Good Guy of the Year.
The BCYCN is proud to honor Don Kendall's decades of work with the Eric Dunning Award for dedication and service to community newspaper industry. Congratulations, Don. This is a big award. Let's all chant, Don, 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 Don. Sir, a standing ovation for you. Well done.
Thank you very much. This is a great honor and confirms, if I needed confirmation, that I'm getting old. I share this award with the hundreds of people whom I've worked with who made me look good. I discovered at a young age that I have ink in my blood. I started delivering the Star Weekly in Vancouver when I was 8 years old. While my friends were dreaming of becoming NHL players and jet fighter pilots, I wanted to be the sports editor of the Vancouver Sun. At 15, I started with the Coquitlam Enterprise as a high school correspondent, making 20 cents a column inch. From that humble beginning, where I sometimes earned up to $7 a week, I was on my way to a career in newspapers. In subsequent years, I held many positions at daily newspapers before 1988, when I was the co-founder and publisher of the Morning Star. Along the way, I've done almost everything at newspapers, from selling ads to inserting flyers to inking a press. It was a great career. I was challenged, I was inspired, I was rewarded, and I'm thankful. My wife, Teresa, stood with me through the good times and bad times. She was beside me when we stuffed flyers at 3 a.m. because we didn't have enough manual inserters. That was before we had a Kansa and an Alpha Liner and everything that came after that. We told our kids at a young age that if they dropped out of school, they'd be inserting flyers to make a living. Teresa was there when we didn't have enough carriers to deliver all of our paper routes. We'd get our older kids out of bed and hit the pavement at 6 a.m. on cold winter days. On those days, I was never nominated for Dad of the Year. We're very proud of our 5 children who are all in attendance tonight. They have successful careers, but if they ever decide to make a career change, they have experience delivering papers and inserting flyers. And Teresa was there when I took on my greatest challenge, battling newspaper giant Gannett in Honolulu. In the early days, Gannett used every trick in the book to try to force us out of Hawaii. Working 70 hours per week didn't help my suntan, but we persevered, and the Star Advertiser is now one of the most successful daily newspapers in the United States. So it's a few of the good times. I'll never forget the first night we watched the Morning Star roll off the press in Vernon. It was like having another kid. While serving as the publisher of the Morning Star, we earned second place honors twice in the CCNA Best All-Around Newspaper Competition. I saw Peter Speck last night, whom many of you know. I told Peter both times we finished second, I was sitting at a table with him and lost to his paper, the North Shore News. Then there was a 1989 lunch meeting with David Stanger at the town pump. When I left after 2 hours, lunch and a cup of beer, Stanger told me the Morning Star was going to start receiving bookings from Baker Lovick. How significant was that? We became the second free distribution newspaper in Canada to receive national ads from the country's most influential agency. That moment contributed to the success of the Morning Star and marked an important day in the growth of the community newspaper industry. I had some great times at and after BCY board meetings in the 90s. I learned a lot sitting around the table with legendary newspaper people like Peter Speck, Roy Lynn, Tom Seba, Tony Richards, and my good friend Penny Sakamoto. I just heard from Penny she's on her way to Hawaii, so you have to excuse her for not being here tonight. I had the good fortune to be involved in the launch of a dozen newspapers and the takeover of many others. It was a tremendous feeling to bring community news to so many people. During a time of incredible tragedy, I was never prouder than watching our Honolulu staff in action on 9/11. We had a special edition on the street by 10 a.m. and 2 subsequent editions later in the day. Our newspaper was honored by the National Press Association for publishing one of the top 15 pages in the world, front pages in the world on 9/11. I learned a lot from people along the way. After we sold the Morning Star to Black Press, Bob Granger taught me a lot about the business side of newspapers. As my responsibilities with Black Press grew, I got to know David Black as a friend, leader, and fierce competitor. His unwavering belief in newspapers and his company taught me that defeat is not an option. I worked with some great people, and 2 particularly stand out in my mind, and both of them came from the accounting side originally. I never met anyone nicer than Laurie Williston and Frank Hansen. They listened to me complain for years, and they were always supportive. In the face of crisis, and there were a few, they always remained calm and supportive. Rick O'Connor and I go back 30 years, first as an ally, then a competitor, and then an ally again. Working with Rick, David Black, and Bob Granger in a variety of capacities, I've visited more than 70 Black Press offices in 2 provinces and 4 states over 30 years. My fondest memory of the year as BCY president was a decision made by our board of directors that probably saved this event. Attendance at BCY banquets had steadily decreased to as low as 70 people in 1999, and there was talk of canceling the gala. In my president's message in April 2000, I stated, "We took a bold step this year by offering subsidies to award recipients. Attendance at the BCY awards ceremony had declined over the years as chaining took place and the cost of travel and hotels increased sharply. The board of directors, in consultation with several of our sponsors, decided to eliminate prize money for award winners and instead use that money for hotel and meal subsidies to make attendance more affordable. Thanks to the directors in subsequent years and General Manager George Affleck and his team, the award gala has continued to thrive with more than 300 people here tonight. And I think the board of directors and George and his team don't receive enough credit. So can we have a quick hand for that? As I look around this room, I see a lot of friends. They are among a large group of newspaper people I won't forget. A wise man or woman once said, "The job of a leader is to turn weakness into strength, obstacles into stepping stones, and disaster into triumph." Looking back, I hope I had a positive impact on the people I worked with and the communities we served. Thank you.
Congratulations, John.
Congratulations.
Well-deserved recognition here tonight. So we've got one more door prize to give out here tonight, thanks to our friends at Coast Capital Savings. And for that, we thought we would get a bit of a stretch. So we've got these microphones. And, well, we thought we'd play a little a contest here. And secretly throughout the night, we've been qualifying and selecting our participants for this.
Mm-hmm. So contestant number 1, Mr. Superfan, you're coming up on stage. Chance to play for the door prize. It's a good prize. Sure.
You need the spotlight.
No one's buying that.
Come on down. And I gotta say, this table here, you guys have been cheering everybody on tonight. You have been so much fun. Who wants to come and play from this table number 3 here tonight?
Oh,
come on up, friend.
I love this. I
Oh,
love
he's
how
bringing his wine glass with him, too.
You brought some help with you. Oh, he's putting the wine down. We're not going to make you do anything super physical. Don't worry about it.
All right, first of all, what's your name?
Laura.
Laura. Everyone say, hi, Laura. And Laura, who are you representing tonight?
Black Press Media.
And what's your name?
Anthony.
You're so quiet. Do you want to go back, sit over there and yell your answer? No. Anthony, who are you representing here tonight?
Glacier Media.
Glacier Media.
Oh. How did that happen?
Divide.
Okay, who's cheering on Black Press tonight?
Glacier.
Laura and Anthony,
Rowdy.
it's time to play a fun little game that we like to call
Kevin and Sonia's Not-So-Secret Word.
Okay, so this is a fun little game we play every morning just after 8 o'clock. Anthony says he's been listening. Have you heard how we play this?
Yes.
Excellent. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to give you today's not-so-secret word, which is new, as in newspaper awards. New. Okay?
N-E-W, new.
So Laura and Anthony, we're going to give you 30 seconds on the clock each and a series of clues as to words, phrases, and names that all have new somewhere in the answer. If you get the most right in your 30 seconds, you win. If you get stuck, you can pass, but you only get 1 pass. See? They listen.
I'm really impressed.
Okay. So, since you were here on stage first, Laura, Team Kevin or Team Sonia?
Team Kevin.
Yes. Okay, here we go. 30 seconds on the clock, again with the not-so-secret word new. Our time begins right now. You say this at midnight on January 1st.
Happy New Year.
Yes. The country that's not Australia, but...
New Zealand.
Yes. When you want to find movies that just came out, you go into this section.
New releases.
Yes. You watch this in the morning or the afternoon to get the headlines.
The news.
Yes, correct. Somebody who just starts somewhere, they are also known as a...
Newbie.
Correct. Also known as the Big Apple.
New York.
Yes. This is the small size in children's clothing. Also, they're just from the womb. What are they called?
Newborn.
Correct. St. John's is in... After the buzzer on that one, but wow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7.
All we gotta do is beat 7, Anthony.
Cool.
That is higher than usual, but I think you can do it. Okay? 30 seconds on the clock. It starts now. When you just get married, you're considered a
Newlywed.
Wait, we need the timer. Oh, you're newlywed. When something is expired, you go to get your insurance renewed. This is a place that sells potatoes in the mall food court, named after a city where the Yankees play.
Pass.
Okay, this is a boy band. Jordan Knight, Hanging Tough. Oh.
New Kids. What? Yes. Okay.
New Kids. Yeah, it's a sports clothing brand. They sell running shoes.
Reebok.
No.
What? Reebok?
No, Reebok just...
The one you passed on, by the way, New York Fries. New York Fries.
Oh, retailer brands.
No, it's okay. We wanted New Balance.
You want New Balance
It's
was
okay,
the other one
it's
too,
okay.
not Reebok. Where's the new in Reebok?
Yeah, yeah, it's like I'm going to go.
Let's hear for Anthony, ladies and
Anthony,
gentlemen.
nice work.
I got nothing.
And for you, Laura, congratulations. We've got over-the-ear Bluetooth Sony headphones to give you.
Noise-canceling Bluetooth headphones. Congratulations. We do have Carrie that's going to be coming right there.
Right
and she's
over there
got
for
them
you.
there for you. Congratulations.
Round of applause for Laura, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. All right, so if you enjoy that game, we play just after 8 o'clock every morning on 104.9 KISS Radio. It's called the Not So Secret Word. It's a fun little play-along game. Yeah, a lot of you kind of knew the answers already, right? All right, so
We're in the home stretch.
that's right. We are halfway done the awards tonight.
Last award, everybody. Let's get hyped.
Last award section. This is the Newspaper Excellence Awards. And for this, we'd like to invite incoming BCYCNA President Sarah Struther and outgoing BCYCNA President Andrew Franklin to come up and help us present these awards.
So let's start off with Newspaper Excellence Category A. The finalists are North Thompson Times, Rocky Mountain Goat, Haida Gwaii Observer,
And the gold award goes to Rocky Mountain Goat.
Congratulations. Also, Haida Gwaii Observer, who also won silver, and North Thompson Times, who won bronze. Congratulations.
Who's here from Rocky Mountain Goat? There we go.
Hey,
Come
guys,
on
all
down.
right. Do it Price is Right style.
Price is
high
Right.
five,
High
everybody,
fives.
on the way down. No, everyone's holding their wine glass. They can't high five.
Okay, fair enough. Here's what the judges had to say about this winning entry. Love the name, love the masthead. This news team makes a connection with the reader and creates a product with plenty of character. Easy to read and tight writing, nice layout, great local features, and strong community news. I want to read many more editions of the Rocky Mountain Goats.
Wow, thank you so much. This is a huge honor.
So this is Laura Kyle. She's our Dynamo publisher. She makes an independent newspaper in a town of 1,000 possible, and we do have competition, another independent newspaper. This is Evan Matthew. He was the editor in the first issue that went out, and I was the editor in the second. Together, this group makes great stuff. Now, I want to just say a little editorial piece here. Imagine in a community of 1,000, with a pickup area of 4,000, we're able to make 2 independent newspapers work. Thanks to amazing, brilliant publishers like Laura Kyle.
Thank you.
Yeah, rock and roll.
Thank you all. Thank you.
Congratulations.
So let's see how many of you are still paying attention. We just did the Newspaper Excellence Category A. All together now. The next category is Newspaper Excellence Category.
Wow, they're smart. The finalists are Hope Standard, North Island Gazette, Revelstoke Review.
Put your hands together for the gold award in this category going to Hope Standard.
Congratulations also going out to Revelstoke Review, who won silver, and North Island Gazette, taking home the bronze.
The judges had to say about this, said this about the winning entry: nicely designed front page sections, well identified, great Q&A style, local election coverage, a variety of well-written stories, listings, and photos that reflect the diversity within the community.
They asked me to speak first because I guess I've been at the paper the longest. I've worked there for about 27 years now. And we still take a lot of pride in putting out a really good product for our dedicated readers. So it's an honor to be recognized in this category again. Thank you.
There's been a lot about team spoken about tonight, about how it takes a team to put out a paper, and we have an awesome team, and I'm proud to be part of that team. But I just want to say that I'm really glad that we were not up against the Peak News and the Yukon News or whatever, so thanks.
All right. When I first heard that we were getting nominated, I said, yeah, I'll take all the credit, but I wasn't even here to write any of it, so I just started in December, so credit where credit is due. Our editor last year was XY Zhang. Also, big thanks to publisher Carly Ferguson, who gives us the support and flexibility to run a one-woman news operation. Also, huge thanks to the Abbey News team, Ken, Vicky, Kelvin, and the rest of the team for making my paper look great and make sure I don't get sued. Also, our weekend guy, Greg Lachak, he takes beautiful photos. Our digital team, who make sure that I actually have something to put on Facebook all day, every day. The Chilliwack News team as well, who also make sure I don't get sued and answer all my newbie questions. I'm going to get played off, I think. Just want to say the one-woman news operation can be a slog, so you can't do it on your own. These ladies obviously make it work. They help me out, and we work really well together. And big thanks to the competitors as well, the North Island Gazette and the Revelstoke Review. Your papers are beautiful too, so keep doing the great work. And last but not least, local news is important. Keep doing the good work, and save local news.
I'd like to thank Jesus. Thank you.
Okay.
Congratulations, all of you.
And the next award category is Newspaper Excellence category. It's okay, you did better, MB. You get a C for that one.
The finalists are Squamish Chief, Salmon Arm Observer, and the Gulf Islands Driftwood.
And the gold award goes to Squamish Chief.
Congratulations as well to our silver winner tonight, Gulf Islands Driftwood, and our bronze winner, the Salmon Arm Observer. Here's what the judges had to say about our winning entry, the Squamish Chief. The Chief is aesthetically pleasing and fun to read with beautiful design throughout, exceptional production quality, and wonderful photography. Great community news coverage, an extensive lifestyle section. Stories are clear and balanced. And editorial section has a good mix of editorial letters and cartoons, as well as pulls from the online.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And I have to admit, we've won this award several years in a row, but every time you get here and we're up against incredible talent like, the Gulf Island Driftwood, who have won so many awards tonight, you sit there and you know you've done a good job and you know you've got an excellent team, but you start to doubt whether you're going to win the award. So thanks to our competitors for pushing us. But the main people to thank here are our incredible team. Jennifer Thuncher. Yeah, she's doing an incredible job. She's not here tonight, but she's our amazing editor that is working her ass off day in, day out 24 hours a day. I love Jennifer Thuncher. Haley Ritchie, another one of our reporters. Stephen Chu. I'm mentioning them because they're going to beat me up if when I get back on Monday, and that could be a huge problem. But also we've got so many supportive staff. We've got like odd staff that have been there. We've got some people there 6 months and some people like Jill that's been there 25 years. But they're all contributing to this incredible success that we have. So thank you. I do want to also thank our version of the Hollywood Free Press, and that is definitely Kerry and her team. I love Kerry. I always bump into her. I know behind the scenes that Kerry's working her ass off to get this event in place for all of us. So big cheers to Kerry. And last but not least, I wanted to pick up on something that Sarah Strother was saying at the beginning, and that's with some of the new initiatives, the whole inclusion, to make sure that we're working more as a team and not against each other in this industry. It's great to be here with Black Press and everyone else. I want to mention, like, I don't know if you know, like, people like International Web Express with Byron. I don't know if you've met him, but he is someone that is publishing, or he's not publishing, but he's printing a lot of micro newspapers, servicing a lot of different ethnic languages. And, you know, he's part of our community. We all have to work together. So thank you so much to the BCYNCA. I'm happy to win. Next year, if I get to come back, I'm still going to be a little bit stressed that someone else is going to win. So thank you.
Congratulations. Welcome to the 2019 Mom Murray Awards. The next award category is Newspaper Excellence category. Sarah, your paper's in this category, so you might need to take a quick step back for this one. The finalists are
Coastal Reporter, Peak News Magazine,
Ooh, they getting rowdy.
Alaska Highway News,
and the Gold Award goes to Peak News Magazine.
Congratulations also to Coast Reporter, who won silver. I also want to say a congratulations to our bronze winners, Alaska Highway News. Congratulations.
As the award-winning team makes their way down, scored.
I'm going to take advantage of an extra minute and just say how proud I am of this town, It's been a long night, of this team. And I'm going to hand it over to these guys because I've said enough tonight. Who wants to talk?
Hardly any, thank you very much. I have hardly any voice, so forgive me. The Peak really is a unique product. It has a great deal of long-form writing in it, which you don't find very much anymore. And I'm fortunate enough to work with an incredible news team, an incredible production team, a wonderful publisher. And all of us together work very hard to produce a product that we think is excellent every week. And we have a great online product as well, as we talk about how the news media is changing. We have to embrace all of the different platforms that we have. It is very important, but our printed product is very important as well. And the quality that you do and that we write in our news stories and in our features, in our editorials, that's what brings readers back. So I really hope as you leave tonight that you remember the importance of the quality of our writing. I just want to say thank you very much, and thank you to my team.
Well, that was editor Claire Ogilvie, by the way, but it's really a big team effort, and we work so well together, and as we like to say, we have a lot of fun together. So thank you again. Thank you to BCYCNA. Thank you to Glacier for supporting us. Thank you to Carrie and George and everyone for a wonderful evening. Good night.
Congratulations. The next award category is Newspaper Excellence category. Sarah is busy backstage, so we're going to rely on Andrew Franklin for this one.
The finalists are New Westminster Record, Yukon News, Parksville, Qualicum Beach News.
The gold award in this category goes to the New Westminster Records.
Congratulations on the gold. We also want to say congratulations to our silver winners, Parksville, Qualicum Beach News, and bronze goes to Yukon News. Congratulations.
Fun fact, they're going to take that same spread and just put their new picture in where that is right now. We are the champions. New Westminster Record. High fives all around. Congratulations.
Wow, this is pretty fantastic. I just wanted to say thank you to Glacier Media for always being innovative and allowing us to do the things that we can do. So thank you to Glacier. Thank you to the sponsors, thank you to the BCYCNA, but most of all, the Record is the newspaper that could. It's the newspaper that was faced with so many challenges and so many uphill battles, and I want to also recognize Brad Alden, who's sitting here at the front, the publisher of the Record for many years. My name's Laura Graham, I'm the publisher of the Record and the Burnaby Now. I've been in newspapers for 23 years. I started when I was 8. And the industry is fantastic, but it wouldn't be a day of celebration without recognizing my team. So standing with me, we have the amazing Cornelia. She's also won a gold today for her work. We have our new sales manager, Sean Grenier, and we have Kaylee Doby as well from the New Westminster Records. So thank you so much, and I know we're running late, so I'm going to keep it short. Thanks.
All right, here we go with the next category, Newspaper Excellence category, F.
And Sarah is back, I believe. Sarah and Andrew, please help us present these awards. Our finalists are Langley Times, the Penticton Western News, and the Chilliwack Progress.
Ladies and gentlemen, the gold award goes to the Chilliwack Progress.
We have our congratulations, of course, to say to the Langley Times, who is taking home silver this evening, and the Penticton Western News, who has won bronze. Congratulations.
As a collective award, we'll say that the judges had these remarks. The Chilliwack Progress, easily one of the oldest established community newspapers in the province, still ranks as one of the very best.
Wow, thank you very much. Well, this doesn't happen. Well, this does happen, but for a special reason when you have fantastic people that work with you. Greg, our editor, who just received the silver quill tonight, and Paul, who got bronze, and our silver, sorry. It's been a long night, right? And our sports reporter. Anyway, we have a fabulous, fun group of people that are very hardworking and dedicated to their paper and their community, and I love them all, and Mama's bringing home the hardware. Thank you.
And guys, great news.
Yes, Sonia.
This is our final award of the evening.
Yes. Are you ready to bring this home?
Yes.
Are you ready to bring this home? Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final award category of the evening. It's Newspaper Excellence category G. Sarah and Andrew, let's give this final award home.
The finalists are North Shore News, Vancouver Courier, The Morning Star.
All right, Table Thunder, please, drum roll. The gold award goes to the North Shore News.
big congratulations to our silver winners, the Vancouver Courier. And of course, congrats to the Morning Star taking home bronze in this category.
The judges had to say this about the North Shore News. It's a focused, well laid out paper full of relevant local news, photography, and overall design are top notch. And a strong online presence demonstrates engagement and showcases the paper's ability to adapt to changing times. An uncluttered masthead and clean, easy to navigate design make the paper a pleasure to read. Strong editorial, and a great arts calendar as well. A solid, reliable community newspaper, ladies and gentlemen, the North Shore News.
They're going to have to spread up that trophy in a really strange way.
Well, at the end of the night, Doug Foote has been pouring wine into me all night to make sure I can stumble around up here. But thank you so much for the recognition. We work super hard at the North Shore to serve a great community, and that community really engages with us in a great way. And together, we simply publish better papers every day. We focus on better journalism, better design, better distribution, and better customer service, and really set out to publish a better paper every day in every way. We've got a great team behind us here. Just a sample of some of the great people we have putting out those tremendous stories that allow us to really tell the stories of our community and reflect the community and the values that it has. So thank you very much, everybody. And I'm not sure if anybody else had anything that wanted to add. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much to everyone for a wonderful evening. And of course, congratulations to all the finalists and all of our winners here tonight as well.
Big round of applause for everybody.
Yes, well done, team.
Here tonight. Once again, thank you for putting out with us tonight. We're Kevin and Sonia from 104.9 KISS Radio in Vancouver. Thank you for having fun with us here tonight for the Montmurray 2018 Awards. For the bronze and silver winners, by the way, please send one of your newspaper representatives to pick up your certificates and goodies from Coast Capital Savings. You can get them from the BCYCNA staff when you exit the theater.
And also, if you were lucky enough to win one of those beautiful statues, there are boxes available outside as well for you to be able to transport home safely. And thank you so much to everyone, and have a great night.
We will see you all next year. Have a great night. Thank you for being here with us tonight to celebrate.
What's that? Oh, and do not forget about the party lounge.
Party lounge.
Over there.
Over there.
Can you see it? There's a neon light. That's how you know it's a party.
That's right. Thank you, George.
Thanks, George.
Over
Party.
there.
Sounds like one word. Thank you so much, everybody. Have fun.